try to power it in with Arma. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now Jones. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second.
On 2nd and 7. Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
And a Bengal first down.
Jackson from the shotgun. Over the middle, complete to Tate. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Tate. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, nearly picked.
Jackson.
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop any defensively. 3rd down.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Again, Jackson. He'll find Lindsey here. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down. Mike get into field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football. Forced to dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Maddox. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on 1st down, Maddox. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Maddox. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Operating from the gun, Maddox. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the Bengals' 44-yard line.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the on 3rd and 2, Maddox, and that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. He's got the first down here inside the 30, and all the way down to the 25-yard line. 4th down, no problem. total of 19 yards then. From the gun, Maddox on the right side. Open is Gesicki. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Chiefs.
Operating from the gun, Maddox. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mike Gesicki there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Jones. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Gain of 15. First down, Cincinnati.
They'll run here with Lindsey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes that's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You can wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
On second and 12, Jackson, a slant to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Jackson on first down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he won't get much, maybe a couple, down inside the 35 to the 34.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the Chiefs.
Throwing on second and 8. Jackson, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
At the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On first down, right back to Lindsey. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, Jackson. to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. The Kansas City defense, tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Is good. Makes the score Chiefs 14, Bengals 10.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 30.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Maddox, and that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield, and he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Maddox. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now a short one to Gesicki, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
The 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Maddox. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jarrell Casey. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Off play action, Maddox. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Good on 3rd down. From the gun, Maddox. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Taking a shot for Samuel, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Winds up and let... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there for KC. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches. why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run. It's Lindsey. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. Short throw to Disley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Give them the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Now a carry for Lindsey. It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end and went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now it's Lindsey. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the 2nd quarter. And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Maher is good. And that'll bring him back within a point.
Chiefs 21. Bengals.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To Tariq Cohen.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off the play fake, Maddox. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Oh, Cohen lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Carrier.
On 1st and 10, Maddox. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and what to do next. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll fire deep. He's got a man complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41.
For Kansas.
Throwing on 1st down. Maddox. That is caught by Cohen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 1st down, Maddox. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. From the gun, Maddox caught out left side by Robinson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Maddox. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mike Gesicki as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
On for the disappointed.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Bengals drive about to get going, and with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the first of 4 Divisional Round matchups coming up this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other Divisional Round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos squaring off against the New York Jets. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They've been able to move the ball well in the air, and certainly a big reason why those receiving corps have been excellent.
There's no doubt about it, partner. And let's face it, when they get away from defenders, those guys are quick. And when they go over the top of people and use their bodies, they're just thick. But let's face it, what we're seeing right now are catches that are simply sick.
Well, you brought your A game. You're fired up over those catches, aren't you?
Can't help it. Even as a former defensive back, I've got to tip my cap to these guys. They are balling.
I appreciate that. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Where's the guys up front? Or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
1st and 10.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and...
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That's good for a Kansas City.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Now he'll try to run with this. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. How about that? Their cornerback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Not quite sure how to describe that, but I think that there's a mix-up in responsibilities defensively because they're so used to either the running back getting the ball or the ball getting out of his hands downfield as a pass that when he ends up keeping it, they sometimes get fooled. He found a way to squirt through the defenders and take off for a big run.
Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Jones. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Jackson. It's caught. Jones.
Jackson.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And the Bengals first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40.
11 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
Jackson will throw again. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Chiefs' 30.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Tackles back at the 35.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.